Okay. So now the back pain is back a little bit. Oh, no, right. Um, because how the opioids work, right? First they hit you, right? You're running like the wind. You're running like the wind. But then, right, the pain comes back, right? So you can't take another tramadol. Why? It's gonna get you addicted. It's gonna get you addicted to it. Now, I can take one again tomorrow, but as for after the rest of it, I gotta rest again. Like I keep telling you, that's why I can't keep the house clean. Someone's making up something that they can't prove really happened. That's kind of crazy. When I was never alone with my stepdaughter, and only the mother could have set me up if she's that crazy. See, the difference between my kind of crazy and her kind of crazy is I don't act out my fantasies, only that's wrong, right? Then, see what I mean? But in what way? Am I talking about something? Hypothetically. Because I don't know her daughter would come in there to me in the middle of the night, which is what would have to happen, right? By herself, and I would have to not see her mother, right? In there with her, and all I was thinking is she need to go to the bathroom, at the worst, a shower with me, right? If you know what I mean, a parental thing, right? Not a, hey, let's take off my clothes and have sex with the stepdaughter, right? That would never cross my mind. And you can't prove it would, Daphne Walker, which you're the only one there who would know. If you let her wake me up or not. But I would also bring her back to you if she did that. Even if I thought she needed to go to the bathroom. Even if she just put her across to my face and I thought she needed to go to the bathroom too. Either way, she's got to wake you up first. Unless you're trying to time it before I'm fully asleep. But when does that happen? A few seconds. Most people, when they go to sleep, go to sleep. And don't think their wife is plotting against it. No, they don't. No, they don't. Why would you? 1 to 4 nights is the only night it could have happened to when I'm on the couch, right? You don't understand how backwards this is, do you, woman, right? The child rarely goes into a sleeping step parent unless one of two things is going on. She can't wake up the mother, or the mother is trying to entrap the sleeping stepfather into some kind of crime. Right? And what's the difference? The stepfather ain't in on the crime. Just like when my stepbrother went out and wanted me to join him on his burglar spree. I didn't think we would have even find a house normally. He found one. Knew right where to go, right how to get in and out the house, right? That's called a what? Setup. And because it happened that way, right? And I didn't know it was even real because of the car wreck, right? I thought we were just messing around, right? And he kind of knew them was going to give the stuff back even, right? You know what I mean, right? Right. But what I didn't know is he had become a jughead, right? Right. Even though I knew he sold my watch, I didn't know he was this far gone, right? With his addictions. That he got the guy to be an inside guy to open the window for him or something, where he couldn't have got in the house that easy, right? And that's only watching forensic files and stuff like that, right? And see, I thought it was all a gag, right? He kind of knew him. He kind of knew him, right? So that's why I didn't know it was real. Plus, I'm groggy from the wreck, and I'm not sure what the hell's going on, right? But like with Daphne, she would have to let her daughter be in there by herself, and her still in the bedroom. I mean, not see her anywhere in the hall or where you would normally see a mother escorting her daughter to the bathroom. Now, if your husband, like I told you, is mentally ill, do you not escort her to the bathroom? Yeah. If you're a concerned parent, all right. That's what I mean. I'm not saying this happened. Some idiot on YouTube is as if they watched it or something on the tape, which I would never consent to, right? See, that's what I mean. What you talking about? I know. I don't even try to get along with little girls. I know better. 16-year-olds, those in Georgia, right? And don't mess with me if you're 15. I know better. I know better. I card your butt. I know what that means. Because, see, a 16-year-old has a driver's license, which is part of why she's allowed to consent to sex. But the thing is, the age of the man doesn't matter, right? But I don't go around 16-year-olds. I'm not near a high school anymore like in Garden City, but even then, I stay in my area. Now, if I walk the block and go down Romwell Avenue, sure, I'm close to the junior high school, but I do that during the day so nothing would happen, right? Right, Sam, I know what you mean. Even in Garden City, right? Nothing happened the whole time with me and any child since Miss Walker. Is that what she's trying to convince you of too? I don't know. I don't know. See, most pedophiles, though, like they say, are repeat offenders, even on SVU. Where I don't even find children sexually attractive. Only women. Only women. But if you check my phone, I'm going to have a couple Asian women on it who are on a site where they say they're 20 or 19 or 18, right? But they're look like grown women, right? Right. Mm-hmm. But that's why the girl could trick me if I'm into Asian women and she tells me she's 37, but lying about her age, right? No, what she means is, or they mean is, they tried to set me up with her, made her had sex with me, and to prove it, they even got pregnant by me. Which was shit I was making up to do, but not supposed to do, right? Based off of, again, SVU, right? Now, what is, again, corruption of a police officer? What does that mean? And why does an officer who broke the law get sovereign immunity for breaking the law like we're under a monarchy, Judge Michael, when we're not? we're a monarchy now, not a democracy anymore? See, that's where that law applies, with a monarchy, not a democracy. Am I in a democracy court or am I in a monarchy court? Are we in England, Judge Michael? No, we're not. No, we're not. You might can pull that crap in England, but you can't in America. Do you understand now? I can appeal your decision because you're just a civil trial judge. Do you know what that means? Why can I appeal your decision? Anyone can in America. No. If you did them wrong. No. You can even sue a judge if he does not follow the law. And you did not follow the law. I did in the wreck. The law is yielding the right of way in a left-hand turn, which I was doing. The bus driver was not. She would have to swerve into me to avoid the car in front of me, which is why I stopped. I couldn't complete my turn. And I also stopped in case someone could be coming straight across. And if she went straight across, she wouldn't have hit me either. I know that. Right? That's what that means. That's why I went after the officer, not the bus driver first, but him. Are we in England? I thought we did away with this kind of judgment with King George. Don't we all? I know. Are we becoming a monarchy again, Mr. Biden? Where everyone is above the law, even the police if they mess up? Right. Usually they get fired for this kind of fuck up. And you can go after them civilly. I know. Right. But not Officer Martin, I guess. I'm not upset that I keep getting harassing phone calls from Santander because I still owe them over $2,200 to pay off the truck, huh? That's my fault, huh? Not yours. Why do you think I asked you, where's your crown? That you could do this? There ain't one. Sovereign immunity is when you have a monarchy in place or given to even, what they call them? An ambassador, if they're from another country where they have a different president or a different ruler. See, Queen Elizabeth can pull that in England. You can't in Georgia. Why? We're a democracy. That's why I don't understand why my lawyer wouldn't take the case and treat it like it's a democracy instead of a monarchy. Because, see, sovereign immunity only applies when there's a monarchy, not a democracy, right? I didn't tell you that. So you did. Now, my ex-wife could even be trying to frame me. Okay, if she's trying to get my ass in trouble at all. No. She could take something I was innocently confused about with the child, right? Like if she had to pee or go to the bathroom, or even take a shower with me for a few seconds before I realized that would be a bad idea myself, right? Okay, you know what I mean, right? And she's not supposed to be distributing it to other people to incite them to violence against me. Oh, no, she's not. Right. That would be malice. That means she didn't want to even have Jonathan, my son, but had to anyway. I know that. And only she could have attacked me in such a fashion to get the second shot if suddenly I'm naked and then suddenly the child's on top of me, guessing if I was trying to take a shower with her briefly, it didn't change my mind, right? I know. Right. Now, her problem comes if the schizophrenic is making more sense than you, you're the one who did something wrong. Exactly. Not the schizophrenic there. Now, can you confuse me if your daughter's in there with me by yourself for a few seconds? Sure. But the most I would be thinking is she needs to pee or a shower or a bath or something. If her mother didn't do so, and I don't remember her doing so or not, right, by this time, right? But that would be the only reason I would even think that if I even did something with her along those lines, right? And that's because I would often help Renee and babysit, even after I accidentally broke her leg, Daphne. Because there's more to it than that. Right, way more, way more. What you're trying to do is treat it like an SUV trial because you got some kind of edited tape or something. You would have to make it 2 different days too, right? Because if you did a tape, it would only be under the damn TV, right? You know what I mean, right? And at the same time, right, she would have to have it running for like 6 hours or something and have to get it when I went to sleep went to work the next day, right? Anyway, if she shot a tape. Mm-hmm. Well, the longest you could do, and this is on any tape, is 6 hours of recording, right? I did buy one after the Navy. After the Navy. I didn't have one in the Navy. Mm-hmm. And most videos on YouTube were shot on your computer back then, and that's what I used mainly when I started doing YouTube videos, right? But when someone's framing you, right, and you're seeing your daughter as your daughter or your sister, right, her daughter, as if she was your sister and had wandered in there and couldn't wake up her mother, right, and say she wakes you up with her crotch in your face, right, you're going to think she might need to pee and couldn't wake up her mother. Either way, like I said, I'm making up two different stories in case you came in there two different ways, right? Which I don't recall, right? Now, her problem is I'm documenting this with my VA doctors too, Judge Michael. I'm telling them what I'm going through with my schizophrenia, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm talking to them about what my ex-wife could be doing here if she let her daughter wander in there to me in the middle of the night and I got amnesia of it, kind of like I fell asleep but don't remember it, right? Well, that's kind of what happened with the car wreck and the fall. I'm interacting maybe with her, but I don't remember exactly what I did, but I might have done something, but it might not have been enough to make it something sexual in her mind, right? If she shot a tape of it, right? Which, like I said, the only time I remember even doing a video was with people who had a camcorder because we didn't have one growing up. We never really used that. We used pictures, yeah. But no camcorder? No, we didn't. Ask anyone we know. Now, did maybe Harvey Hodges buy one? I don't know. maybe. But we didn't have one, my family. And we never even thought of buying one. No, we didn't. Right, Renee? You know what I mean? And most of the movies, yeah, I recorded on the blank video. I recorded movies, though, from TV. Right. Not a live footage of a child appearing to be doing something with a man where it looks like he's bobbing his head up and down near her crotch, right? Now, would I do that if she needed, in my mind, help peeing? Maybe, but one time. I would never do it more than that, whether I'm being recorded or not, and here's why, right? I know what oral sex is and isn't, right? And you don't do oral sex on anyone that way more than once. But you can smell her crotch if she's a female and you're not sure if she peed and her panties are off so she could go to the bathroom if she's in the living room with you, if you understand what I mean. Because then she would have to walk to the bathroom, and the best way to do that is pull her panties off and then she come back after she pees, right? And why is that, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Because she has to walk to the toilet and she's in there with me in the living room, maybe, right? Around the TV area, if you're seeing that part of it, right?